fucking dick in the head or something?
It was just, I came here to give you a shout. Are you ready?
Yeah, I just rebuilt my kit because I wanted to use an AK.
Fair. Okay.
And I needed to adjust my medical loadout based on new information.
What was the information?
It was stuff I'd gone over with you guys, but I hadn't adjusted my own kit yet.
What is the op?
This is so great. I don't get to be medic tonight. I love it. This is a wonderful day.
Alright, I'll take him then. You guys. Alright, yeah, because you have the hump. You don't have room. Alright, we're on 85. My team is preparing here. Join off of me too. Campbell, get off my team.
Welcome to Starbucks. May I take your order?
Shortwave, I'll be on 80. I might be within range. I might not. Otherwise, throw me a shout. Yeah, I'm talking like for Zeus issues.
Alright, Miller, are you in the truck? Yeah, I'm in the truck. Alright.
Miller, I see you two are a man of class.
That's Queso. That's me.
Why did I think that was Miller for a second? I think Miller popped up on the... No, Miller was in the truck in the MTVR. Miller was popping up when I was looking at Queso.
But I was told I was Miller. Therefore, I'm Miller now.
And next is... Derek, I'm in the right vehicle, right?
Yes, you are.
I'm only talking about guns I have.
Alright, you
wrap
guys
it
do it first.
appropriately.
Anybody want a ciggy?
You know I just called you out and I am right with everything I just said.
Who, me?
No, Miller. I said, oh, I'm Miller now. I'm going to rack my weapon appropriately just to do it. That's a funny joke.
Alright, everyone understands. Everyone understands what we're doing.
Being Waterman. The best content job I've ever had.
I don't know why you signed that contract, Queso, if it wasn't what you wanted to do. What?
I never got one. I'm surprised.
I know, you shouldn't have signed the contract then. I told you not to sign that contract. Because I have friends that work in recruiting, and that is a strategy they will try to do to get people into MOSs that they need people in. Not what you want to do. I'm stuck back here with Nexius, who's looking ugly right now. Bro, you're wearing black multicam on the top and vest, but not on your pants. No, that's awful. Do it the other way around, you useless bitch. No, but Queso, not Queso, fuck, Nexius. This is when you do black multicam on the bottom, black shirt on the top with the black multicam vest. That would have looked better. I was about to say, you're gonna leave me with the guy with no fashion sense? He's gonna have no legs by the end of op. Nexius, is it just me or am I not the only one feeling safe in the back of a truck moving through Virolati after everything that happened here before? That's a gray area, Miller.
Where's the gas station?
Neither do I. I have a cigarette.
Nope, I got a gas station.
I have cigarettes.
I got a regular face piece. I used to carry gas max in my Oh, gas max? Alright. That came with, you know, carry, do you need gas in your bag? I do. How much does it call that helicopter? Do we want to go to the top of the
What the helicopter doing?
What the top? What the top? Alright, Bacardi, put down the mortars where we want them. Check make sure we can reach the comms from here. Remember, medium just flashbacks. Bacardi, start laying down sandbags.
I don't have a fortify tool.
Here, you can take it.
Yeah.
You asked me to sight the mortar, and now you're asking me to.
No, Miller's.
I have to put the bipod back.
Just put it down. See if you can reach comms.
That's an entrenching tool.
I'll start unloading ammo. Next is build an ammo area for us.
I could probably reach if I move it. Where do you want the ammo area?
Nexius, I'd probably say back in the bushes and rocks there.
Drew a line. There's like an opening here that enemies could kind of climb up.
Woods, why are you wearing a pedophile coat?
What?
If I open that coat and your dick's there, I'm not treating you.
Yeah.
Everyone stop, we're moving.
I feel like somebody could have called this.
Yeah, we get cut off just where the words are.
We could just move.
So
We've got
I'm-
two tubes, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna move,
Then we'll just put the second tube
Closer.
there by the
over here. Not
that
back.
should bring it close enough. It's just a couple hundred meters.
We'll unload enough stuff here.
Only put it there while
Yeah.
we're engaging buildings.
Yeah.
Derek, where do you want me at?
In that case, yeah, get your second tube set up down there. That way they can reach it into the comms for us. And from there, my thinking is that when we engage with the comms position, we'll at the same time have shells just suppress the enemy communications. And then that way it'll keep the bird down with long enough for my team to basically
Miller, just move this tube over to where like you're standing.
Alright, 200 meters over there.
Yeah, we're gonna. We need to go a little bit farther.
Like literally like maybe 100 meters.
What'd you do, Miller?
Why'd you disassemble that? No, it's fine where it is. Put that back together.
Miller, I'm reinforcing your mortar wank shack here.
Okay. Okay, so you're at the other tube. I'm here. Never mind.
Here, we have better angle on those. Miller, you're with Nexus. Alright,
I can
Cardi.
continue digging. I love
Get
Alright.
Next, come on, get in the truck.
Showing his piss and things like you want to do.
Bacardi, make sure you're on 80 if Woods calls in.
What now?
I need you on 80 because Woods will call in shit.
I'm so fucking confused. I'm the medic. What does he want me to do?
I want you on 80 so you can talk, so Woods can call in where he wants the shit to be, where you launch him. Next, you just get in.
It's like the entrance to the top.
You know, I didn't want to have to do 2 jobs tonight. I wanted to be the medic. I'm not supposed to be medic and engineer and apparently fire control officer. None of which I'm trained in. Nexius, where exactly is your ammo hole?
I marked it on the map. I didn't put any ammo in it, if that's what you're asking.
I will be right back. I gotta get my fucking shit. AKA my giant ass pizza I bought.
There, Nexius, I retitled your point to make it more accurate.
That works.
Contest on 80 Woods.
Good check.
Scout team, be aware we're setting up at second mortar position now, and we have the comms covered and the helo.
Good copy, mortar team. This is scout team, reading you 1 by 5. Switching to long range.
First mortar, do you read?
Quite often, actually. Why do you ask?
Be aware, we're hearing helos, so have your AA ready to go.
A?
Yes, queso.
Anti-air fucktard.
I forgot Queso had the AA launcher, because I'm like,
I'm back. The pizza is in the basket.
Get your fucking endless set.
Got a helicopter coming in? Where should I be pointing it?
I think it's north, but I'm not sure. Just be ready, make sure you guys have stuff set up in case you're engaged from patrols.
Affirmative.
Mortar 1, are you able to hit the enemy helo position?
Which one's more one? Am I more one?
You're Mortar 1, we're Mortar 2.
Let me get a good sight line on it real quick. Just out of range.
Copy that, good to know.
I can kick that fob's ass though. Wait, why would I be looking north if the helicopter position is west of us?
You're hearing a helo north of us.
Ah.
Just be ready with your AA launcher.
I have it out.
And watch out for patrols. To the enemy vehicle. Mortar 1, be aware, you may have an enemy gas rolling towards you. They just passed us but veered off the road to the...
Yeah, I see them.
Alright, just watch what they do. Don't engage for now.
No sightline anymore.
okay, so, Do you have an empty bag I can borrow?
There are empty bags in the truck.
Problem with that. We have the truck.
Alright, we've been engaged by a patrol.
How many rounds are in the mortar right now?
Fucking.
Honestly, I have no idea.
Hang on.
Alright, they're firing
Alright.
into town.
You want to hit back?
Roger.
I will keep.
Expect at least 200 meters in diversion.
Okay, so what the fuck is that on your right shoulder?
What?
The stars and bars?
Alright, mortars, new mark on map. It's gonna be a 200 meter dispersal on this. It's the enemy rocket artillery. If they shoot again, it will converge. So we will wait till they shoot again to maybe see where a better shoot at them with.
Affirmative. Is it the exclamation? Oh, never mind. I see it. That is just outside my range.
Alright, mortar 1, can you hit that around that area?
Viewing now.
No, do not fire. I'm just wondering if
I'm
it's in
not
your
firing.
range.
I have enemy rocket artillery, correct?
Yes, is it in your range?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we'll hold and hopefully they shoot again.
Listen, I had to make this as space as possible, Bacardi, and that's how I did it.
Yo, 2 hours.
Yeah, well,
Because I can't feed you mortar rounds. Because I don't have the space in any of my
MI8
shit.
coming from comms.
Because I was told to load medic. So I loaded medic.
I mean, I did as well. This is just a bag I just grabbed.
Okay, so if you do get eyes on it, it's gonna be north. You're
Oh, that's a big vehicle.
green to go. What's going on there?
Armed vehicle coming from southwest Eric. Troop transport
back,
150
guys.
on it.
You're good to go. Order 2 is taken out of the vehicle.
West is engaging. There's
Alright, I have 1 round. I've got an HE round ready in my bag. I had to drop my AEDX. No, because Derek had me grab medic, and then it's like, oh, can you do this? But I'm gonna leave with all the empty bags in the truck. So now I don't have a bag that can handle mortars, so I can't load the gun.
1 second.
Because the game has no mechanic for holding the round in your hand.
Yeah.
Because normally that would be a non-issue. And I'm pretty sure he put 2 medics on 1 gun and is wondering why this gun is combat ineffective.
Yes.
You've got 2 medics, one of whom's doubling as AA, operating a mortar tube.
Nexius Miller, hold here. Kill
68 with
those guys at the west. I'm gonna try to
help.
get to the enemy
Yeah,
vehicle
the
to see
AI
if they have
kind of
launchers.
stole one of my vehicles,
Got it.
so now Derek's dealing with that.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes I forget how effective VCOM is and forget to take the fuel out of a vehicle I want to stay somewhere.
You know, Derek had that problem during the Halloween campaign.
Yeah. No, don't do it. Don't do it. You're gonna do it? Oh dear God.
What?
Tell Derek to run.
Derek, God says run.
What?
God says run.
Artillery's
Hey,
coming
Matt,
down. Get to the vehicle. Get
I
to the
think
vehicle.
VCOM is being really mean right now. I just saw my Katusha fire. I'm gonna fix that.
Do you like my little ammo bunker?
I do. You guys have actually done a really effective job fortifying your tubes.
Like, with a very limited budget, I've made a decent ammo pit, because here's the thing, no direct hit will be able to hit that ammunition. Shrapnel will be able to get in, but shrapnel's not going to detonate the mortar rounds.
Hopefully not, but yeah.
You got these like garlic pizza popper things?
Pickle.
Oh God, it was at them. Yeah, the AI wasn't supposed to do that. Be advised that radio tower is working, Woods.
What?
Yeah, the AI called in artillery on Wood.
Wait a minute, they used a...
They're calling their Katyushas in on you.
Wait a minute, did you get... Is that because we have TFAR on the mission template?
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, you are. I kind of assumed the AI was calling in.
Alright, we're
Katyushas
going-
on you.
we're
It
going
was on
back.
Blitz.
They were calling. They were calling Artie on Woods' team.
A patrol spotted you earlier, and I think they were. You're not supposed to be able to do that.
Yeah, sure. Derek, did you fucking leave me? We did.
Your sacrifice will be remembered, Miller.
Thank you,
happened?
Pickle.
He got left behind.
No.
They left him behind when they left.
I'm gonna.
I mean, they also left all my medical supplies in the truck as well.
Rocket artillery's going out again.
But I have a lot of medical supplies, Cardi.
That's a lot of rounds.
You hear that too, right?
Moving mark.
Yep.
Mortar 1, be aware, rocket artillery mark is being moved.
Roger that.
Pickle.
What's up?
You know what else would have been fun for mortar shit?
What?
Literally have one team humping a mortar with a limited amount of rounds, basically what they can carry, and the other team is skirting through the jungle, like, and I'm talking like jungle, like Viet Cong style mortar fighting.
Yeah.
So you have your observers, and then you have the poor bastards humping the mortar and moving it after every third shot.
Marker is much closer to accurate now. 50
Destroy?
meters.
Alright, mortar 2, throw out 4 shells. There is within 50 meters that mark for the rocket artillery.
I can't fucking hit that.
I meant mortar 1, my bad.
Oh wait, hold on, I can't hit that.
Both mortars sent 4 shells.
Are you firing all HE?
Yes.
Alrighty.
What, you want me to shoot smoke at the artillery?
I was just making sure.
You know what? Just for you.
Mortar round. Mortar 1, rounds complete.
Just send them a fog of vape clouds.
What's the ETA till round impact? Till the first round?
Splash.
It'll tell you.
There.
Alright, be aware, moving a gas over by mortar 2. It is a friendly gas.
Copy.
Does it have an empty backpack in it?
Yeah, probably.
Because then I can move this fucking ammo crate out of here.
We've got a lot more rockets now, too.
Where is our confirmation?
Well, there's confirmation of something. Pickle!
Mortar 1, we're sending Nexius back with an empty backpack for you in the gas. It's a friendly gas coming your way.
Friendly gas, got it. Where's the gas?
Take CP scout.
Wait, what the fuck? We at least take one out.
You know, Bacardi, what does a scout mission has more become recon and force? He knows where the comms are. He should be marking them and calling in mortars, but instead he's assaulting the position.
That is wonderful. Our jobs are easier. I feel like a true mortarman right now. The laziest piece of shit you can think of.
Negative.
It was a negative on the rocket artillery.
Damn, did we at least get close?
That's all it's gonna tell me. We'll wait again.
Wait for directions.
Inside the inventory.
Incoming!
It sounded like 13 rounds. 16
Mark
rounds.
should be accurate. Mark should be accurate.
Mark is accurate. Both launchers, I won 4 rounds on it. That is the rocket artillery.
Tube 1 runs complete. Sorry, tube 2.
Tube 1 rounds complete.
Copy that.
Splash 7 seconds. I sent the wrong thing.
Similar effect.
I think he sent flares.
I sent smoke.
They're dead.
Alright, good job. They're dead. Do not fire anymore.
Roger that. White phosphorus does the trick. Oh wow, I hear the cook-off.
Alright, scout team is eliminating what they need to up north at comms. Once they pull out, they will mark where they want us to fire. We're gonna have a few shots go right at the comm tower, and the rest of the shots are gonna be spread out to do as much damage as we can.
Yeah, I don't think I have range on that.
You guys be ready to fire on helo.
I don't have range on that either, but
Alright, cover that.
I can destroy that enemy fob for you though, smiley face.
Yeah, well, once they get done, we'll be doing that. Next is go see if you can move that other enemy vehicle. And then put in an asterisk in the chat saying move dead bodies.
Everything is red and fuel is orange. But there is fuel in it still. It just needs hella repairs.
Alright, there's a toolbox, see what you can do. If anything, just get that engine going so you can move it.
Okay, so why are you trying to block the only way in and out of here now?
I'm not. I'm just making sure that if, if anything hits, the shrapnel will hit us. It's smart. I've seen my watermen do it. See, we have an entrance. It's just if we're prone here, and the rounds hit behind us, and if that wasn't there, the shrapnel would have went straight for our ass. For our heads. When now, there's more of a chance that it'll hit this.
I don't
little
have
thing
engineer
there.
firms. Even if I did it, I also don't know what I'm doing because I've never done that.
Wait, Mercy is not engineer qualified? How?
I honestly don't think Nex ever got engineer qualified.
Wait, let's just get ready for a fight.
I think they've only been a medic.
He's had no interest in doing so.
Yeah, because he was only medic.
They're coming from the west.
Wait, really?
Oh god. Okay, so Have you heard the latest? Too far away. You're not sure of a hit. Hold your fire. Anyway, assuming it's one of the models that has an alarm system on it.
I'm shocked you haven't done this yet.
Have you heard about the latest news out of the Supreme Court?
About what?
They're likely to overturn Roe v. Wade.
You stole my fort.
Overturn what?
Roe v. Wade.
Roe v. Wade?
Yep.
What's that?
The whole abortion thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is it gonna not be illegal, or is it gonna be illegal?
Most states will probably most Republican states now will probably move to criminalize the act.
Fuck yeah. I honestly think that abortion should be like a. You shouldn't abort your child. You should just set it up for adoption if worst case scenario.
The problem is with that lovely thing is that the foster care system in the United States is awful.
Yeah.
The other problem is too is that there's no aid to a lot of these women, and the aid that is available isn't enough.
Yeah.
The way that I support it, and I do support it, I support a viability standard. So, let's say I find out I'm pregnant, I have some time to figure it out it's not viable, so it's not like if I took it out, it would live. I can abort it and move on. And again, I'm also not talking about any situations in which rape, incest, stillborn, that type of thing. Because there's a lot of laws that even if the baby is dead inside of the mother, she can't get an abortion and just have it removed. She has to carry a dead baby to term.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked, but...
If I were to do that to somebody as part of a medical experiment, I would be disbarred from the medical association.
Yeah. I feel like under certain circumstances, like...
Order 2 to be engaged from the west.
Negative eyes from Mortar 1. Why are you packing up the mortar? I mean, the ultimate thing is queso. And this is the way that I've come to look at it more ways than not. Is that... And this is the problem that I have. It tends to be with Christians as a whole, not individual people. But why do they think that people who aren't Christians have to abide by their rules? That is not all religions. I have Muslim friends, right? Because there were actually a couple amount of Muslims in my unit. They're very much, you're not my religion. They don't care. Shit. Mortar 1 being engaged. Hang on. I'm marking on map. Loading. We're exchanging pop shots. It's about 200, 300 meters out. Marked approximate location.
Oh, hey. Guy right there.
Belay my last, I'm retarded.
Miller, how many shows you got?
Updated location. Shit!
Let me check.
Can you get him?
Yep, I got him.
Okay, there's one guy to the left, but he's doing pretty bad. What the fuck?
Which one?
I think...
Miller, hold.
Is he alive?
I'm gonna work.
Miller, I need you to hit comm tower mark to the north. In black, made by Campbell.
No, he's... It says he's
I
bleeding.
can't see who
Is
it's
he
made
dead?
by, I just see the mark.
Alright,
Oh,
black, comm tower.
No, I think he's dead.
How many rounds?
Dude, 3 rounds.
I can't stop him.
Yeah.
Alright, ETA 15 seconds.
We have enemies inside the wire at mortar 1.
Can you hold the mark?
Yep, we're beating them back as they show their faces.
Splash.
Nexius, can you shift to
I couldn't drag him though.
Rounds should have landed.
Where are those fucking shots from? Your back blast is clear. He's working on it.
Good hit. Tower order is down.
He's down, he's down. He's trying to auto-rotate. He's down in the trees. Where the fuck is that bastard that's taking pop shot at us? Where's he from? I think he's down.
Back in. Where are these guys at?
Stray west.
Oh shit, fuck. No! My lighter's in my medical bag. No!
Mortar 1, are you still getting hit west?
Negative. All fire stop.
Copy that.
You guys blow something up over there?
Elo came in.
That's a grenade!
That was not a friendly grenade.
Alright.
Okay, so drop back to ammo point. Well, not with that attitude. Got a man down in the mortar pit.
Copy that.
Okay, so ETA till you're at the ammo bunker.
Miller, Nexius, take the gas and get back to him right now. Help
That
him
was
out.
that was an enemy down in the mortar pit. No, we're good right now.
Alright,
Queso
never
took a
mind.
beating,
Like,
but yeah.
Hi.
yeah,
Oh
believe it.
god.
But you two can go
I'm
to the
going
west and see if you can find any evidence for that.
Yo,
Get a
what's
tourniquet
wrong?
on your leg.
Frequencies all got
I am.
scrambled.
You got your chest.
Yep. That's the main worry.
Establishing an IV.
No contacts over here.
Shift T.
I can't see him. I'm just getting shot at.
Alright, get behind that rock.
Immediately because they threw a frag grenade in here.
If you need to run out again, run to the ammo bunker. It's more protected, and it gives us guns up on the mortar pit.
Got it.
I just hit him in the head like 3 times and he didn't go down.
Alright.
You gotta get helmets.
Come with me back to the mortar pit, I'll
Hit him
sit
with the
you.
helmet. I had shot his face.
At least we took out that mine. I think victory deserved it. Man, if only I had my medical supplies. Which is, in the truck.
Don't move. You have a pneumo. I got it, don't worry.
I was about to say, uh-oh.
Alrighty, give me a second. No, you have a pneumothorax. Oh, now you have a tomb. Now you have a tension pneumo. Oh lord, hang on.
Miller, I got our sensor rounds out. You two get back here.
Didn't find any rockets, but did find grenades.
You had a hemo pneumo.
Oh, we can't hit that.
Alright, I'm gonna hit you with a
10 kilos.
mortar. Mortar 1 is still offline. I'm finishing patching up Queso. Alright.
He said they couldn't.
Alrighty. Once your blood transfuses, you'll be fine.
Moving into the mortar pit.
Derek, I found 2 spare RPGs.
Mortar 1 is online.
Try to hit the hind, dot by helos.
The hind dot by helos.
Yellow's pulling up.
Understood.
West.
Alright, get your AA out and ready to go to the west there. We're gonna be packing up. Number 2 is gonna be moving closer.
Understood.
Didn't do the lock thing. It takes so long to do the lock thing. I was like, man, this must be the lock thing.
Oh good. I was able to replace the 1 mag I expended to kill these bastards.
That was a sneaky bastard. Too bad he had a shitty grenade.
Well, these are 545. Ew.
Probably why he couldn't kill me.
Alright, we're moving. We're gonna have to try to get closer.
Did you give me apples?
I did not. I will administer them now.
Just gonna lean over and just have you slip them into my
Blue
mouth.
mark on the map where we're going.
Yep.
Like
No clue. Just driving.
Just some Tylenol to take the edge off of the holes you got in your chest.
To where the enemies are coming from. Got it.
Yeah, we need to.
Imagine how scary it'd be just seeing a fucking guy with a stinger or some shit just pop out of fucking lid.
How do you think the Russians feel right now?
Terrified. Especially when they're like, yeah, we're not gonna make like a landing zone or make sure it's safe. We're just gonna go there.
Yep.
Just
So
gonna go there and see what happens.
yes. Okay. So basically, it just seems really weird that, you know, Christianity to me is the only one that really goes hard into the you have to do what we do even though you're not part of the religion.
Catholics and Christians do that.
I know. I'm lumping both of them and like all the different variants of Christianity under the umbrella of Christianity.
We're gonna open
Islam's
here.
pretty much the same way too. The ones in America aren't, but if you go to the Middle East, more often than not, they're exactly that, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like Muslims can do it, but Muslims here,
Yeah.
nah, they're fucking chill as shit. Like,
Are you
have
bleeding again,
tried
you
a
fucking
halal
bastard?
MRE?
I have not tried a halal MRE.
Oh my god, they're fucking stacked. Actually, good MREs. Like everything was checked. Like I got actual vanilla pudding from them.
Yeah.
Not those powdered shit. Actual vanilla pudding.
But the question, basically the point that I try to make to a lot of people is, how is it hurting you if somebody else gets an abortion?
I don't know. Just in my opinion, it's just a moral thing. I just don't feel right with it happening, but I understand why it's happening. Like, it's very irresponsible. It's like, hey, you fucked up, you slipped up, you had a child, you're gonna have a child with this dude because you didn't wear protection or anything, and you could have prevented it,
It's
but you're just a
tablets.
slut. But that's like one thing where I'm like, yeah, no, I don't give a shit. You should just have the child. That's your mistake. But if it's like, oh, you were raped, or like it was, you know, complete on accident, like this wasn't supposed to happen at all, then I understand. Like if it was like rape or something, that makes sense why you would want to get an abortion, because fuck, I wouldn't want to have the child of my rapist.
Yeah.
Like demon. That would be fucking bad. I'd feel terrible.
I mean, one of my coworkers actually told me that she had one. So her baby daddy's an absolute twat. I've met him. He's an absolute twat. And she was trying to break things off with him, and then she found out that she was pregnant again with one of his kids, and she aborted it. She wanted nothing to do with bringing that into this, into an already fucked up situation.
That's when I can see, like, okay, do it at your discretion. When you say shit like that makes sense. Like, if someone's a piece of shit and you're about to have a child with them, fuck that. Because you're not gonna actually genuinely care for the child.
I mean, yeah. The question is it better to have the child and have it grow up in either a completely loveless home, or B, in a loveless and broken foster system?
I've met some good foster people, though.
There's some good ones, but
Some people abuse it.
it's not even that some people abuse it. The system's broken, my dude.
Yeah, that's true.
The entire system's fucked.
Well, it's sad.
Now, mind you, okay, so when I say that, I also am on the opposite side of the coin as well. Let's say I hook up with some chick and she gets pregnant. She wants to keep it, but I want nothing to do with it. I don't want to pay child support. I want her to abort it.
Yeah.
I am for being able to give fathers the ability to not have to pay child support for that.
Get off the bun.
Not you, like, obviously not force them to have an abortion, because that is a crime.
Yeah. No, that is a crime.
Much like forced pregnancy is also recognized as a crime against humanity. I'm gonna point that out too. But no, like, if I say, you know, get an abortion, and she insists on bringing it to term, I should be allowed to essentially waive off any obligation by signing affidavits that I told her to get an abortion.
Yeah. No, that completely makes sense.
You know, I mean, the thing is, like, yes, you might find it abhorrent, but not everybody does. You know, if you don't like abortions, don't have them. If you don't like guns, don't own one. If you don't like alcohol, don't drink.
That's true.
It's really weird because, and again, I'm just generalizing because of the generic party stances, but the Republicans believe that for everything except for abortion.
Yeah, when it comes to when it comes to guns and stuff, I understand. I hate being in New York because the fucking laws are bullshit.
Oh, why do you think I'm never moving to New York?
You can only have a 10-round magazine. I have a 10-round magazine actually. I found an M16A1 magazine out in the field, and I had someone repair it.
Are you keeping that, or are you gonna try to sell it off to some reenactor for a decent amount of money?
Fuck that, I'm keeping that shit.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna use that shit. That's cool. I found something that's an artifact from fucking the Cold War era in the middle of the field. It had blanks in it that weren't expended, but also the magazine was rusted to shit. But I had a guy fucking, he's repairing it right now actually. And he said, he's like, I will give this to you as long as I can repair it and use it at least once. I'm like, yeah, that's fine. That's a good deal.
Honestly, being able to find an original magazine like that, pretty cool.
Oh yeah, and they're like, you should sell that. I'm like, fuck no, it's gonna be like $20. They're not gonna believe this is an M16A1 mag from fucking Cold War era.
Pickle.
Then?
Out of curiosity, where do you
coming back to you?
heard? Where do you stand on the whole new
Not even offer me a ride, Derek. Come on, you just
Oh,
fucking
the
took
whole
off.
Roe v. Wade thing?
You said it's a mutiny.
Yeah. You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I'm not gonna make you answer.
It's fine. I mean, we're a fairly close group as far as things go. Discussing that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm not gonna vilify for. Although Pickle, you might want to step over next to me, before Queso accidentally backblasts you.
I'm invisible, I'll be fine.
Alrighty.
That's a truck. Is that ours?
Yes, that's ours.
My personal opinion on it is that there are some situations where it's right, but when you really start looking into what people are doing in states that allow abortion, it gets really, really nasty. Like, it gets bad. The whole slippery slope argument, honestly, is that true in a lot of places.
I haven't found it to be true in a lot of the stuff that I've read though.
Yeah,
Like, people pointed to that New York case, like that New York law, but they also stated that that was essentially for incredibly extenuating circumstances. Like, there was like 3 situations it listed that it could happen in, and that was it.
Sup, bitches?
Alright, you two,
welcome
build it
back.
over here.
You guys completely failed an objective. I just want you to know that.
I want a nice pit like theirs.
What do we fail?
You failed the Hilo objective. That was sloppy as shit.
Hey, Derek was the one that told me to keep shelling.
Hey, keep going. Oh, next is build the pit.
I don't got a fucking knee tool.
You have the order.
Can I ask how they failed it?
I'm building it over here, Derek.
Derek's
I like
team
this
was out
spot
of
better.
firing position and was not able to engage properly. The only helos that were destroyed were the ones that
And the one that Queso shot down.
yeah, so that was nuts.
What's up? Oh, ignore the Russian bodies here and my semen that's currently coming out of their assholes.
Oh god.
It was a fun time.
Excellent diversion strategy, Bacardi.
Uh-huh. Derek's one of the squeamish ones about that, so I know what to tell him to drive him away. But as I said, Pickle, I'm basically for the viability. If it's before it's viable, you do you. After viability, risk to the mother. Once again, rape, because it does take a while to process that you've been raped.
Yeah, I have mixed opinions about the rape one, but I absolutely agree. Like, if the mother's gonna die if she gives birth to the child, I think it should be something that the doctors can do.
Especially also if the baby's already dead. There are laws that
Yeah,
prevent
that's the other
stillborn abortion, and it's like, you mean to tell me you're gonna force this woman to bring to term a dead baby?
Yeah, like, no, I agree with that.
That's just fucked up.
And then
Oh, in the instances in which for that New York law,
still,
it was in the cases where like the lungs were outside the body or something like that.
oh god, yeah.
Where the child would technically be born, but it would die almost immediately and be in irretrievable pain the whole time.
Yeah.
At least if I read into the law correctly, and I think I did.
Usually when it says like medical circumstances, it generally means that like the mother's gonna be injured pretty badly or die from it.
Yeah.
I've got mixed opinions about the rape, just because I know a lot of people where the mothers were genuinely considering abortion and then didn't end up doing that, but so yeah, I know people that if in those states abortion had been illegal, they would not be here right now.
Yeah, I mean, but the other thing is too, it's like, at least for what it is for me, I'm gonna duck before Queso takes my head off with a mortar.
Probably a wise idea.
I'm not sure
The weird thing is, it's just like how much people think that they're entitled to force what they want to do on the other on other people, and both sides are guilty of this. It's like,
I do agree, but you could argue the same thing as saying the problem with that argument is that it's applicable to everything, and when you apply it to everything, it begins to fall apart. Tax evasion. Tax evasion should be legal under that argument because the government cannot force them to pay taxes.
yeah, I know. Yeah, and I know it's not the greatest argument. I'm just simply stating that. I mean, I'm also talking like morals. You're trying to legislate morality at that point by banning abortion.
We talked about this a lot in philosophy, in my philosophy class, and it's just I have very mixed opinions about it because it seems to me like when you begin to go, oh well, we can't legislate morality, a lot of bad things begin to happen.
Oh yeah. I mean, the issue for me, I think, is that it's not. It shouldn't be anyone's issue but the person that's. I mean, like, even when I'm talking to Christians, I'm like, well, it's between that person and God, right? So why are you getting involved?
The problem is God says what's right and God says that's wrong.
Yeah, I know, but what I'm saying is that according to Christian tenets, my relationship between me and God is purely between myself and God. That tends to be one of the more modern views, at least in Protestantism. Well, you know, so theoretically, anything I do is, you know, I lost my train of thought with what just went down.
What did you just watch?
Flare around pop at Queso. Queso pulled out his stinger to point at Miller. Miller said to calm the fuck down. It was just a prank, bro, basically. But you know, if it's a personal relationship between you and God, why does it matter what your neighbor's doing? Why are you trying to hold your neighbor to a standard that... Like, why are you trying to judge your neighbor? I believe the Bible says some very...
about what scouting actually means. Although I have to say the AI has been a little bullshit. I think a marksman saw him through his fucking PKS scope.
Statistics, you're killed 4 riflemen. Why is one rifleman different than the other 3? Probably because it was controlled by Pickle.
I've been a little bit of a dick, but like, Woods has made a lot of operational mistakes today, and it's cost him.
Yeah. Can I destroy that fob now?
You don't know where the fob is. That marker isn't accurate.
Oh, fuck.
That's the point of the fucking scout team.
God damn it.
Are you in range for the fire support marker?
We should be.
Yeah.
You wanna check for me? I might give you guys something to fucking shoot at while Woods is walking.
Yeah, I have it on there. It's, grid is 10, 50...
Derek, do you read? I'm gonna give you guys some stuff to shoot at while Woods is solving his issues over there. Go ahead and turn your guns to the fire support marker.
Support.
Fire support coming online. Turn guns that way.
Done so.
I read you.
Fire?
I hear a helicopter, I think.
There shouldn't be a helicopter in the area. I'll
I might be
look into getting you some
hallucinating.
Transport.
Okay. So...
Yeah, there's not a helicopter.
No,
in
I'm
the
hearing
area
it.
right now.
I'm hearing somebody fire up their air conditioning unit outside. My windows are open.
Okay.
So I just
there's
heard a
also
whirring
an
in my.
infantry marker on the map. If you guys want to launch some shells in that general area, the enemy is pushing infantry down the road.
Okay. I guess it's right. Oh! 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 I have a Call of Duty hit marker. I hit a bunch of people.
Queso,
Yeah?
I want you to know that I am recording audio, and you just made those noises.
Oh no.
They're being sound clipped.
Good.
I would normally give you I would normally say I'm not going to keep them because I advert when I record. But here's the thing: it's known I record ARMA ops.
Because more at the time, there's like 18 fucking dudes.
I'll be back.
Hey, let's see. I forgot the ETA for him, but it's gonna hit something probably. It'll tell me. I killed a machine gunner assistant and a marksman. That's nice.
Oh no, Pickle's not here right now. I was gonna ask him if these guys were Rust 4 or if they're get these 545. You're committing all the war crimes.
I'm sending smoke into their vicinity. Specifically, if we were speaking, I would be putting the only smoke rounds in the part, like the mortar shit, is Willie P. I know that for a fact, because our Mormon said, do not ask for smoke in your location. You will die.
Pickle, am I supposed to be firing?
Yeah, shoot at the fires. Shoot at the fucking enemy or infantry.
Is that an AK?
What?
Yeah.
Foul.
Hey, Pickle. These Russians, are these Rust 4 or these Cup?
These are Rust 4 because the cup are uglies.
I was about to say they look. I mean, honestly, like just looking at the dead bodies here, they look remarkably snazzy. I forgot how good the EMR looks now in Rust 4.
It's really good, right?
Yeah, it always looked a little funky. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but this shit looks nice.
So, the VDB EMR.
How many war crimes can I
wish I had body bags, that way I could take the two of these guys out of this fucking hole.
If you guys want to fire your gun, you can.
No, I did. I shot.
How many kills did you get from those rounds?
Let me read on statistics, even though it's not right. I had like 18 fucking red.
Pickle, can you hear me?
So I got Sergeant Martin.
I can't.
Miller needs a reload on his mortar.
You don't need to do that. He can manually load the mortar.
The 82mm rounds don't work, do they?
They should.
I have 8.
Or they don't.
Oh.
An 82mm mortar. You see the problem here?
Which mortar crate did you put down?
It's the one that I can spawn to the base.
That's weird because I've used them before to a decent amount.
This is also a cup mortar, so.
Oh, you get the mortars we have are cup mortars. That explains that you have to use base for that then.
Yeah, I realized it after we already started, and
Well, I thought it was weird when I went to pick up the mortar and it didn't allow me to put it into my rocket launcher slot. I mean, Queso, do you want to switch to using the NATO mortar and do manual loading? Because I'd just personal arsenal in the mortar.
I don't really care at this point.
I know.
Another kill. It shows me a red mark.
I think this team has just finally gotten loaded up and they're fucking you.
Hey, Dex, he wants to be let go. Should we trust him?
No.
Alright, well I'll start getting the parts in. It'll take me a minute.
These guys aren't living. Okay. Kill. 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 Kill.
If you need a reload, Miller, I'd say just put it in chat. Or talk over 80, either
Yeah,
one.
I'll be 100% honest. The best work that got done today was the fucking hurting of the enemy army.
So,
Absolutely slapped their shit.
a lot of them like that. How many did you put like a 3 squads here? Because I've killed a lot of people.
There's an entire push.
I'm just moving this outside the pit for a minute.
I'm gonna go talk to Derek. Our pilots just go in a loop and let us shoot at it.
Nexius, how much for you to suck my dick?
$25.
It looks so weird, but it'll work.
Oh god, no. No, 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 no.
Yes! Yes!
You're gonna have to talk to Derek, apparently. He
That's...
sets the prices.
Why did you load this?
I didn't!
Oh my god, just keep it in, just keep it in.
No.
That's wonderful. Can I at least use 3 rounds, please?
No, get out. I wanna one-load that. I am not letting you use fucking toxic gas.
Aww. Why not?
Hey, Pickle, can you hear me?
Please. Let me guess the enemy.
We had one spicy gas, and he took it away from us.
Hang on, I'm fixing this.
Oh Where are you shooting at?
Way out of the AO.
Marty. We could have had a fighting chance.
Oh my god. There it is.
Enemy unit, enemy vehicle. Get lost now.
Reloading.
Another vehicle?
Yeah, it's on the northwest side. I just saw it.
Mortars, get on your mortars.
Mortar one is down!
Look towards the enemy fob. The marks will start coming in. As soon as you see marks coming in, I want you to start dropping. Mortars.
We're down!
Miller,
Negative.
get the fuck to the mortar.
I gotta heal real quick.
Grenade hit
What
us.
the fuck?
Oh, I'm kind of fucked. Well... Spaghetti noodles man is beating hard.
Derek's down.
Man down, man down.
Hey, someone want to help McCarty out? I have no supplies to do so.
Next, you still alive? Man down.
Who's up here?
Ow.
I'm awake.
I need my 2 mortarmen to get on the mortars.
It's gonna be a minute, I'm dying.
Just don't die then.
Get on the other one.
I dumped an entire
Yeah,
mag
the other
of 5.56
Oh god.
AP into a Russian chest and he didn't die.
Yeah, this one.
I've
Need
put like
those mortars
200
up and
rounds.
running.
I'm working on
Where do
fixing
we need
this
the
one.
bomb at?
The fob. They're gonna start putting marks down what's there, and I need continuous fire.
Hey, where are they? Oh, fuck. Shit. It's fucked.
they? Fob mark is accurate. Start launching. Do not stop.
Okay, so I'm going back to the ammo pit.
Hold shells. Hold shells.
Roger.
You fucking idiot, Queso. What mark are you going for?
I was going for the destroy enemy fob. You told me destroy enemy fob. I destroyed enemy fob.
Yes, the green mark.
That's what I went for.
Do one more shell.
I was shooting in a mass area since it's a fucking fob.
How long?
I completely forgot. I
Count it down.
It'll hit.
Continue fire on destroy enemy fob.
Pickle?
Mortars, stay on those mortars until you die. If we do that, they can take the mortar.
That's a dead case of.
South, right? Yeah, 50 meters south. Firing.
I'm off to commit war crimes.
Mark is updated. Mark is updated. Go to Bob exact position. Want that area littered with Bob.
I didn't know we were flying a plane. Whatever.
You shoot it, it'll head over nothing else alive.
They go boom, got it.
You're having good effect, keep going. Ship fire, 5 meters west. Good effect.
I literally haven't shifted anything.
Yeah, keep going like a circle.
Does anybody need any medical attention from that last engagement?
Next just needs his head. What?
I'll take those away.
I
Pickle,
Copy that.
What's up?
heads up, any M252 mortar that gets built or placed comes with some no-no things. Refrain from putting those down.
No thing.
The ones that I placed right now?
Which ones?
The ones that you guys have been using.
No, they don't come with the no-no things.
Okay, it's M25.
The M252, yeah, I'm thinking Digis fucks with it.
Oh, does it give you fucking like chem rounds?
It gives you 15
Stop launching.
toxic rounds and 10 to 15 CS gas rounds.
And I assume
Alright,
you don't
Scout
want
is
the
moving
AI
in on the
using
fob.
it.
I don't want the AI using it, and I don't want us to be able to
Make sure
possess, you know, more
mortars are
toxic
reloaded
gas
and
than
ready
some
to
countries.
fire and provide
Okay,
fire
okay,
support.
sounds good.
I think Digis might fuck with that, so I'll need to
we
do some.
still have enemy and hostile infantry?
Hey, Bacardi, where's the rounds?
Hmm?
For the mortar? There's more rounds, right?
Give me a minute.
Nexius,
Yeah, what up?
where are you?
Walking around.
Ooh, they have a med kit. Oh, they have RPG. What the fuck?
Hey, Pickle, are you on here? Pickle, you on here?
Alright, gather up.